So the NSF Tapped into STEM project was part of the NSF's Includes initiative, which was an entire sort of arm of the NSF that was focused on getting marginalized populations into the STEM fields, into the sciences and into research. And so it started off working on recruiting folks from different racial and ethnic backgrounds, and it eventually expanded to include people with disabilities. And so the Tapped into STEM project that we had here at USU was specifically focused on supporting students with disabilities who were pursuing degrees in the STEM disciplines. There's a lot of students with disabilities at USU. I mean, it mirrors the typical population because in higher education, we don't capture all students with disabilities. The only data we can get is through the Disability Resource Center, and that requires a student to self-identify. But again, looking at the students who self-identify here at USU, about 18 to 22% of the student population identifies as having a disability, which mirrors the typical population where about a quarter have a disability. Yeah, students with disabilities are here, they're present, they're on our campus, they're in all the majors. They're, from the humanities to the STEM disciplines, and they're very much a part of our community. The one thing that we do see is that there are fewer students with disabilities in the STEM fields. And I think part of that is, there's a lot that goes into that. But I do think that the STEM fields tend to be a little more rigid, a little more defined in terms of pedagogy and what you have to know and don't have to know. And so the flexibility, that a student with a disability might need to actually succeed in the classroom is not always there within those STEM settings.